Hello world. Hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. It's early in the morning, you know, and what a better way to start your morning than to listen to some philosophy from the great philosopher Theo Von. I'm sure y'all familiar. I think this is the third compilation I'm doing from Theo Von. This is Theo Von, the most outrageous things ever said out loud. I don't know about the most. Look, if you enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like the video if you like the video, leave a comment, let me know you were here. Look, if you ain't got nothing to say, just be like, I was here. I appreciate that. That's love. Let's go ahead and watch.
You know, I remember I was in love with this gal, and she was pretty good looking. You know, she was probably 6 out of 10, which was good for me. And she had real soft titty, I remember that.
Look at dude's
And
face.
I was over at their house one time, and we were sitting back by this river. They had like a river out back, and she J-O'd me out into the stream. You know, she gave me a handy, you know, just wristing me out into this little stream. And I'd never just, you know, purveyed semen out of my body near anybody else. No one had ever else had seen me do this kind of magic, this body magic. And so next thing you know, I ejacked out into the stream, and these fish swim up and literally just start consuming it. And so I'm like having dreams that I'm going to have like fish that look like me in our area. So I was always embarrassed to go fishing after that, because I think I always felt like somehow they would know. Like somebody would pull a fish out of the water, and then the idea would come into their head, because the truth would be in the fish. I remember I used to go sleep at my buddy's house because he got tits kind of first, you know, and he was a bigger boy. But man, I'd sleep over there, dude, and dude, I swear, man, my would get so hard, bro. Not at him, but at the tits. And I would even put my hands like this, because so I wouldn't see the rest of his body. I would just see the breasts, you know, because I wasn't thinking about men. I was just thinking about tits. Dude, when I was growing up, we couldn't even get porn. We had to get this dude Nick on Friday would draw us a picture of some pussy, you know, a little bit of crotch for the weekend. $4 to this dude Nick.
$4 for drawings?
Bro, you'd pay $8. And he had a nice fucking thing, bro. When you would fold that thing up, bro, you could feel it heating in your butt pocket the whole way on the bus. Sometimes you'd even
was
fucking...
that good? The pictures were that good?
He was so
you would
good.
jerk off this guy's drawings?
Oh, everybody would. He must have made probably $60 on a Friday. And this was in 1995, you know? Yeah. Dude, I was in Louisville one time. I came out of a show. They had a big group in a limousine. They invited me to go to an after party with them, right? I was like, I'm only coming if my boy can come. And they're like, who's your boy? And I'm like, LeCedric. They had a brother nearby, right, wearing this Louis Vuitton jacket, dude. Probably about 60% homeless, right? And they're like, that's your boy? And I didn't even talk to this dude, right? I was like, yeah, that's my boy. And like, all right, he can come. So I fucking walk over to him, look him right in the eyes. And I was like, what's up, man? I'm Theo. He's like, LeCedric. And I was like, all right, dude, I told these people you're my friend. You ever been in a limousine? He's like, nah. I was like, all right, come get in with us. Just act like you're my friend, right? We're going to a party. He's like, all right, man. So we go in the limo, bro. We're in there, hot chicks, dudes, people fucking. LeCedric kept saying, we're friends. That's what he kept saying out loud, right? Kind of fucking not the best actor, bro. But did we get to this house party? It's a nice, cool fucking party, bro. I'm downstairs. I'm in the kitchen. Somebody's making us a drink. I'm talking to somebody. Fucking 6 minutes later, I hear somebody scream. I hear a window break, right? Somebody comes running down. They said some dude just stole like 4 purses out of the coat room upstairs and fucking jumped out a window.
Nah, not LeCedric.
That would have been me, Doug.
And that was fucking LeCedric, bro. And that was like, and everybody there was like crying and pissed. And some girl was like furious because all her tampons were in there or something. I remember she got pissed. She was a tough girl. When I was young, they had a rumor if you had on a turtleneck, you were gay or flirting for gay. What? And I didn't know that shit, man. And I remember a turtleneck truck broke down near our house and somebody robbed it or whatever. And next thing you know, everybody in our neighborhood had turtlenecks, blue and green. And we'd wear them bitches, man. People was cutting the sleeves off them, cutting the turtle off them, cutting the neck off them, people grilling them. Some people thought it was made out of real turtle, made soup out of them. You know, it was a different time. And they had a boy got in. And this boy, maybe 11 or 12, a thicker boy. You know, looked like he was maybe from Nebraska or North Texas. You know, thick, kind of pasty, you know, kind of nice, kind of long hair, though, a little numb in the eyes, you know, a little Polish, you know, kind of like me. I'm a little bit, I mean, I am Polish. I'm Polish Nicaraguan, but I'm a little numb in the eyes. You know, I'm coming in at about 70 watt. And this boy was similar to that. He seemed a little dull, you know, like the electrician hadn't visited his genetics. You know, he was just a little bit dim, you know, like maybe his great grandmother was also his great aunt, you know, or there was somebody not walked far to fuck at some point in his genetic history. There was maybe some light inbreeding or just local seed that had been passed between wombs somewhere along his lineage. But anyhow, I didn't see anything paranormal. I saw a pregnant girl beat up this fucking this Latino gangbanger one time at a car wash, and I'll never forget that shit, dude. She picked up a stick off the roadside and beat this dude's ass. And she was hella pregnant, dude. She was like 11 months pregnant. Dude, when I was young, Jewel was a child person's name. So if somebody said, "You Jewel," I would be like, "No, I'm Theo." And now, yeah, the kids got everything. You know, they got tiramisu flavored watermelon, bro. Dog, when I was doing it, you had to hit that cigarette, baby, like a damn man. You know what I'm saying? You had to, a smoker had to smoke. And y'all got all kind of flavor. They got lasagna. They got everything, man. They got regular mint. They got cement. They got menthol, peanut butter, bro. Everything, man. Time where I was so nervous to talk to women, the only thing I could use were like shitty pickup lines, you know, garbage ones. I used to have this one line. In hindsight, this shit is horrible. I was like, let's play Hiroshima. I'll lay on my back and you blow the shit out of me. So
did you I remember at summer camp they had this cute girl, right? I think she was cute. I don't know. She was a female. And she would let us come over and look. She had like this kind of boyfriend that liked her, and we're all kind of jealous, this other camp counselor. Yeah. And sometimes she would let us come over and look down her shirt. And he would sit there right by, kind of like,
a little bit of a cuck thing,
like monitoring, like you're allowed to come in and see what's in the shop, you know?
Whoa.
It was
and he was a counselor?
Yeah.
Were you a counselor? Were they all counselors?
No, I was a kid.
Wait a minute. So he was a counselor. Was she a counselor?
She was a counselor, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she was a counselor. Yeah.
Oh, so it was like, we're going to let the boys look at her tits.
Yeah, I think it was just, I don't know if it might have been raining out or something. There wasn't like anything planned or whatever, but I remember that we got to go over and like, and one kid, I remember this crazy dude.
Yeah.
This black kid tried to put his hand in
really?
the shirt. Yeah.
What'd they do? What did the
They
guy
said,
do?
No, the guy kind of shut him down.
Okay,
like,
that's
no.
what he was there for.
And then, I was like, oh, this kid knows more than I do, right? Because I was like, I went up hands behind my back. Like I was so.
Oh, you did?
Oh, man. I was like, because I feel like if my hands, I can't control my hands around a tit. So I got to put them.
But back there, that's enough control.
It just gave me a little bit of leeway.
Just a little bit, yeah.
If I felt him coming across my
you could
hips.
walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
I also coach volleyball, and so I changed at school. And so I was changing my classroom for volleyball.
Man, I don't know if I'm being a pervert or if I'm just being regular.
You're being regular.
You know, in Los Angeles, you're not allowed to have any interest in women anymore. So, you know, I feel like what we're doing right now is it's like almost like prohibition. But that I'm secretly having to do this in a studio somewhere on the 3rd floor of a building onward.
And I just like left all my clothes on like near my desk. And I obviously like changed into a sports bra. And so I like have.
Oh, man. Like, you ever have like one of your fantasies? You feel like it just called a telephone number? That's what I feel like right now. I mean, this is something. You know, this is a middle school teacher telling me she just changed in her classroom. And you got me, you know, you got my wiener starting to loiter around around my waistline. You feel me?
How can I say this? Because I'm not a racist.
It's all right if you're a little racist.
All right, so how can I say this if I was not to say white people? What's the Caucasians?
Caucasians, I think, that's drugs. But I think you could say Caucasians. You could say you could say honkies if you want. I don't know.
No, that sounds terrible.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You trying to get me canceled?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you was?
yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I was thinking about this about the moon landing. Here's one thing that strikes me about the moon landing. For one, I've met Buzz Aldrin, and I looked in his eyes, and he didn't look, to me, it didn't look like he had been to the moon. And I'm not saying that, you know, everybody got that special lunar glow in their eye. Everybody's got that galactic twinkle in one of their fucking face balls if they have been to the moon, but he didn't have it for me. You know, sometimes you meet somebody and it looks like, oh, yeah, it looks like they've been to Canada. Well, I looked at Mr. B. Aldrin, the look in his eyes, it didn't look like he had been to the moon. So anyway, I'm angry. I guess I am fucking keyed up today, man. A lot of shit going on. I'm trying to quit vaping. It's vaping, motherfucker. So I'm still on that shit, dude. God damn. I'll fucking put my tongue in a damn birdhouse, baby, and lick the walls. I don't care. That's just where I'm at today, dude. I'll eat a damn bird's ass, bro. No cap. Praise God, man. We're working through it.
I have two best friends, and I think they
do that to
they
you?
fell in love with each other.
I know a lot of
and
people
turned gay.
addicted.
And I just don't know how to handle it. They acting weird.
Well, they're not acting weird, brother. They're gaying. And that's people are doing it. I mean, these days you throw a damn frisbee, it'll hit a gay dude. That's how popular it is. It's the new, you know, it's like doing the fries in the free chocolate freezy thing. Remember when that came out? That same type of deal.
You know, a lot of Hawaiians are low-key Filipinos.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it's remarkable, man. I met so many
I don't know if that's true.
Filipinos, man. They're great, huh?
Oh, I love Filipinos.
Fuck, they're good.
Well, you know, I
How
play a
did
lot
they
of
do
pool.
it?
They're just friendly people, man.
Oh.
Real friendly people.
If I die, or whenever I die, I am going to, I want the last person I see to be Filipino.
Really?
Easily. Who do you want to see, you think?
Why Filipino?
You telling me you're dying, right? You're
Right.
like, oh, gosh. And then some guy's like, hello. My name's Joey. My name's
Joey's a common Filipino name.
Joey, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Sonny. They have like kind
Sonny?
of easy
Yeah.
names, you know?
Yeah, friendly names.
Happy names, yeah.
Happy names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. You'll be like, okay. If you rearrange the letters of sister, it spells resist. And that's the truth, boy. So, no candles at dinner. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was young, they had this boy in our
Kinda
neighborhood named
Alabama shit.
Thundercat, TJ. They call him TJ. I don't know what the J stood for, but the T stood for Thundercat. And they would call him Thunder. And he was born with some deficiencies. He had hair just growing directly out of his face, you know, like one of those, you know, almost just like the dark arts had just, almost like he was just, one of his parents was fucking carpet, you know, he just had this kind of wolf boy, sort of Wookiee kind of thing.
Fucking carpet is wild.
Just growing directly out of his face, his hair, and that was alarming to people. And somebody said that he was gonna die, and somebody said it loud, and I think they said it in church, and so they convinced enough people in our area that he was gonna die, so he got to quit school.
A lot of these things, I feel like Theo Vaughn, he goes in knowing that he's trolling. Like, he definitely goes in knowing that he's trolling. Ain't no way he don't know that he's trolling. But it's crazy. I do think that's really how his mind worked, but in kind of like a dope way. A lot of those things he's saying is not per se like laugh out loud funny. It's really like interesting, and you gotta smile because you're like, what the fuck is he talking about? I don't think I've ever met a Filipino, but I've met Asian people, a lot of Asian people. Rhode Island is riddled with all type of Asian people you could think of. I never seen an Asian person in Georgia though, but they said somewhere downtown there's a lot of, oh no. One time I went to this burlesque thing. Burlesque is like a bootleg strip club. It's like they want to strip, but they really don't. It depends how freaky the person who's doing it is. I don't know. But and they dance to like old school shit, right? There was a girl there. I guess she was new. She was Asian. She came from Detroit. Or was she black and Asian? She was black and Asian. She was half black, half Asian. And she came from Detroit. That was the only Asian person I've ever seen in Georgia. People keep saying that they're here. And I keep saying allegedly. Nigga. That shit. But anyways, yo. Theo, I've been watching him, right? Ever since I reviewed him, I've been watching. He got like motivational clips on YouTube. And he still says some odd things, but like he's really just a really down-to-earth, normal guy who has the same insecurities, the same, you feel me? Like he's so relatable. Even though you might hear all of that, you're probably like, which part of any of that could you relate to? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like when you go and you watch his actual clips, like listen to him, man. He got some dope advice, cause he got like a call-in show. I guess people would call in. Of course, I'm only seeing clips of it. I never seen a full show. His podcast, people would call in and he would give them advice, but the advice would be based on things that he went through. It's really inspiring, and it's kind of funny too, cause that's why I say I think his mind actually worked like that. Cause dead smack in the middle of something serious, he'll say some shit like this, and then you'll be like, oh, okay. But he was so hairy. It's like his what he said his dad was fucking a carpet is wild. Anyways, y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. I want to do some more like stand-up comedy bits from him. So y'all leave me a link, all right? And I'll see y'all in the next one. Guess what? You better be there. Peace.